What is up, guys? Kriegs Outdoors here today. Now today we are going to be on a special topic, and that is my favorite all-time lure. Now, let's just get right to it. My favorite lure all-time is just for largemouth bass, and this is from my experience, is a plastic worm. Now, I like to rig plastic worms. Texas rig the best. That seems to just have the most success. It's also the most popular. But you can do it wacky rig, nose hooked, drop shot, Carolina rig, whatever you like best. Now, I do my Texas rig, or I like my fishing plastic worms. The kind I like best is Biospawn. That's one of them. These have probably worked the best out of any for me. I like the plasma tails. They're just a great bait. I don't have any left, as you can see, because I used them all. But they are great. Next, I like KVD Perfect Plastics. These are the I don't know what color they are, but they have coffee scent and they work great. They're by Strike King. Anything by KVD, the legend, is usually great. Lastly, I like just plain old Senko too. Those work great. Gary Yamamoto, he's the GOAT. So, when fishing a plastic worm, I usually fish it very slow. Especially in the winter, you want to fish it very slow. But what I like to do, usually fish it weighted. I just cast it out, let it sink down, then I'm just going to pull up on the reel real slow. Sometimes I'll pull farther, maybe give it a few jigs at the top, and then you're just going to reel back down on it real slow. Pull up, reel back down. That's just dragging it across the bottom. That's usually what gets the most hits. Can't just reel it in, usually doesn't work, or can't fish it too fast. Sometimes when they're aggressive, it will work, fishing it faster though, yanking it, jigging it across the bottom more. But that usually works the best for me. Now, other lures that I like, spinnerbaits definitely work good when the fish are biting hard. Spinnerbaits all the time create a flash. I like using Strike King spinnerbaits, those work great. I also love fishing just regular crankbaits. Usually, if you can just match a hatch with those, if there's minnows, minnow colored, bluegill, whatever, that'll work great. You can also fish your plastic worm on a jig head, that'll work a lot. Or skirted jig, for punching, flipping, whatever. Those work great. Even in the winter right now, they'll work. Get it down to the bottom, fish it nice and slow. Okay, guys, so another reason I like the plastic worm so much is because it is so versatile. You can fish it anywhere, pretty much, at any time. 4 seasons, any type of water, river, lake. Now, granted, you'll have to, weight it, fish it, whether it's drop shot or sometimes wacky rig, Texas rig, it doesn't really matter which. But you have to change some stuff up now and then, or what kind you're using, what color. But really, it's just so versatile. You can pretty much use it anywhere, anytime. A plastic worm is going to catch fish pretty much just as well as any other type of lure. Like, if topwater bite is hot, pretty much the fish are going to want to eat it if they see it just as much as they're going to want to eat the topwater. Like right now, if you went out, it's not going to guarantee you to catch fish, but I guarantee they're going to want the plastic worm, whether it's Senko or whatever, more than a big old buzzbait out there. The fish are just going to be, they're so lackadaisical, they're not even going to want to go close to that. So you can use it for ice fishing, put it on as a trailer, on a jig head or a skirted jig, pretty much anything. I just think it's so versatile It'll catch any size fish. It'll even catch more than largemouth bass, obviously smallmouth, stripe, crappie, bluegill. The list goes on and on. It's just pretty much like the best lure of all time, I think. You know, it sounds stupid, but going back years and years ago, this was like the first thing they'd use, just a regular worm, and then that pretty much works just as well. I think you can use a plastic worm better as weighting it, you know, it lasts longer and stuff like that, but it just is such a great lure. People overfish nowadays. They just, you know, they get out there and they just want to throw out a big old crankbait and just bounce it off rocks and reel it in real hard, you know, because fishing a plastic worm, often you have to fish it slow. You fish it how the fish want, and sometimes that can be boring, but it's going to catch you more fish. So you have to be willing to, you know, slow down and fish, so you're not just buzzing it by them and they're just not even going to be interested in it. Like, people just throw it out there and reel it in. That's not going to work. I mean, you might catch one, maybe even foul hook one, but that's it. People, they'll keep switching their baits. They'll not switch them enough. Pretty much, guys, you have to just match the hatch. It's one of the best things there is, but match what's in the water, match what they're eating. Switch up what you're fishing for a certain time of the day, time of the year, you know, weather, how deep the water is, what structure there is. You just have to switch all that up. So you can't just, you know, throw on a spinnerbait and just throw it out there and expect to catch fish. You have to know what to fish, when to fish it. So I'm going to be making more videos like this, guys. I'll tell you when to fish it, whatever lure you're using, where to fish it. I'm going to keep making more like this. If you guys liked it, please hit thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Comment below, please, if you liked it, what video I should make next as to tips or how-to video. And guys, just remember, keep fishing. As John B says, keep fishing, never stop, but I like to say fish on. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope this was educational, it helped you out, and just keep fishing. See you next time.